I thought this mic was wireless, and in my mind, this is where I take the mic off and I come up front and tell you guys this story, but it's not, I can't do that. So we can just play the, no, I'm just kidding. When I first moved to Pasadena, I actually could walk from where I lived here, like really close, but yeah, I'm not trying to dox anybody here, but anyway, like, I moved in with these people that I didn't really know yet, and so I was really nervous to move in, and so I waited like a week, and I just stayed in my friend's guest bedroom, but they had like a baby, and they were like, hey, you should find another place to stay, because this is the baby's room. And I finally like spent my first night at that house, and I was like waiting, I got there and nobody was there, and I was like, okay, like I don't know them that well, I should just get a little bit drunk, and then when they show up, I'll be like ready to socialize, you know? And so I start drinking, like nobody shows up. By like 2 in the morning, I'm like, damn bro, like nobody's coming home. So it seemed like a good idea at the time, but I was like, I'm gonna go in the backyard and I'm gonna go pee. And you have to know that I grew up in a town in Idaho that only had 5,000 people in it. So I hadn't lived there in like 12 years at this point, and I'd only been back once. So I was peeing in the backyard, and I noticed that actually there's another house that has one bedroom that can see directly into our backyard, and there is a man standing in the window just staring at me. And I was like, you know, what you do in that situation, I was like, oh shit! And I turn around and I'm like, you know, peeing everywhere. And then I realize the guy's still staring at me, so I decide I'm gonna look directly at him. And I look at him and I'm like, motherfucker, I went to high school with that guy in Idaho. So that was my welcome to Pasadena.
Anyway, this is a love song.